Thank you, Chair, distinguished guests, former members. Good to be on a panel with you. Actually, I'm very sad that we have to have this meeting because I listen in all humility to the opening remarks of the Chair and indeed to my colleague, Mr. Kukan, and it is quite appalling what is happening in Iran. It is quite significant that this is a full room of support against what is happening in Iran. And therefore, even though my presence will be short here at this meeting, it's important that I am here to show support. Since the new president of Iran took office last summer, up to 1,200 people are reported to have been hanged already since he took office. This is the worst record during any similar period of the last 25 years. In recent months, the repression has been particularly, as you've heard, targeting women, with organised gangs affiliated with the clerical establishment committing with total impunity acid attacks on Iranian women and girls that have led to at least one death and several women blinded and disfigured. The execution of the 26-year-old Rayhaniya Rajabi in October, where she acted in self-defence against an agent of government who tried to assault her, shocked Iranians and indeed the rest of the world. Given these terrible circumstances, I believe that any further EU relations with Iran must be strictly conditioned to clear improvements in human rights, or else we risk becoming complicit in these atrocities. I'm also very glad, and I don't think it's just a coincidence, that the main democratic alternative to this regime is led by my friend here on the podium, Madam Rajawi, and you're very welcome, and thank you for being here. I think your movement has shown that if you are steadfast and persistent, that there is hope that your struggle for freedom, democracy, and equality between men and women will yield results. But it is a struggle, and we understand the depth of that struggle when we hear the story of atrocities. I've also been following with concern the plight of the Iranian opposition members in Camp Liberty in Iraq, who've been targeted by systemic rights abuses in recent years. Just last week, I co-signed a letter together with 108 other parliamentarians and political dignitaries to the new Iraqi Prime Minister, calling for respect for the rights of the refugees in Camp Liberty. I wish you all the very best in your struggle, and as I said at the outset, will continue to support your cause until the day freedom, democracy and full respect for human rights is established in Iran. As you said, Chairman, freedom is a right, not a gift. In this House, we debate many issues, from animal welfare to environmental laws, all really important issues, and indeed human rights. When you hear how in many parts of the world human rights does not exist, and indeed the rights that were there are being withdrawn, we realise how important democratic engagement is and how important it is that this Parliament, and I'm glad so many colleagues are here, can listen to the story of what's happening in Iran and give us, and give you rather, support for your cause. We wish you strength to continue, and as I say, we will be here in support. Thank you. Thank you.